All right, we got you a great video coming from Rock House Gun and Pawn. Y'all stay tuned. Like I said in the pre-intro, we are at Rock House Gun and Pawn. That's at 5430 Highway 19 North in Meridian, Mississippi 39307. And the phone number is 601-485-5895. They are a fully licensed FFL following all federal, state, and local laws. I'm not selling any firearms in this video. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what they have. I do not work for them. I just wanted to clear that up. I don't work for I'm not employed or work for Rock House Gun and Pawn in any way. Let's see, what else I want to say. Thank you to all the previous viewers and subscribers for coming back. All new viewers, remember, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell for notifications because you don't want to miss anything that happens here on R4 Mississippi Thunder. So, let's get into the video. All right, now remember, if you see this video and happen to go into the Rock House, make sure you mention the video and R4 Mississippi Thunder. Today's video is a special one for you today. It's another awesome video coming. We're going to do another Henry. We did a Henry last week. Y'all can check that out, and the tag up above is here somewhere. That was last week with the Henry Model X and 360 buck hammer. This week is the Henry Homesteader pistol caliber carbine, chambered in 9mm. Now, they offer this here in three different, well, I guess actually technically four different variants. They have the one that is strictly just the Henry, and I'll show you how that works in a moment. And they have one that is made for Glock mags, and they have one that is made for SIG mags, and they have one that's made for Smith & Wesson M&P magazines. But you can always get one. You can always get the one just made for Henry, just made for Glock, and you can order the other parts online on Henry's website for the adapter for the different magazines, and I'll show you that. This particular one, we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's start from the top here. Okay, no matter which magazine variant or firearm variant you get, they're all the same except for one little key feature. So we have on the top adjustable full little circle aperture sight on the rear, adjustable for windage and elevation. It's got a screw to adjust for windage, and then you kind of just turn this half turned to adjust your elevation. On the front, it just is a post sight screwed directly onto the barrel. And the barrel, since we're on the barrel is 16.37 inches. It is a blued steel barrel, and it is threaded on the end here with a thread protector, threaded 1/2 by 28. Okay, and now that I did mention it being in 9mm, it is a 1 in 10 twist on that barrel, or in the barrel, in the rifling, excuse me. It is mated back here to a aluminum black hard coat anodized aluminum receiver that is drilled and tapped for your optics. It takes a Weaver 63B base if you decide to stick that on there, and if you put that on there, you know, they didn't come with it, but you can pick up those Weaver 63B bases pretty readily, and you can stick that on and put your red dot scope, whatever you prefer on that. Okay. Since we're kind of coming on down the receiver here, you have your, I always call it your Mossberg type tang safety there. Got your safe and fire, see there. We have bolt hold opens right here. That is actually ambidextrous. You have one on the right and the left side to hold the bolt back. You just click that and hold it open there. It does have last round hold open on the magazines. Now, you can see the charging handle is on the right hand side here. Now you can take this, and what you do with this is a cool little feature to me, is you can take this, lock this back, and you just pull that out. It's got a couple little detents, and you stick it in the other side, and you're ready to go. Now it is a reciprocating charging handle, so you want to make sure that you have that out of the way as to what side you put it on, but it's just as easy as that. Just lock it back and you're ready to go. Like I said, I mentioned last round hold open. Okay, we have now this. If you have the Henry version, you have your, I guess it would be considered ambidextrous magazine release because it is under the bottom there, so you could release that from either side. Kind of puts you in mind just about like of a 1022 or something of that nature. Okay, while we're speaking of the mag well, all of them come with Henry 5-round and 10-round polymer magazines. Now this is neat here. You know, if you want to just have just a little 5-round capacity, nothing hanging out, nothing sticking down, you know, it don't look scary or anything, you know, and a little thing just to go around your property and make sure and watch out for varmints or anything you might need to take care of there as far as that, or even shoot you a rabbit or something if it's in that season. And then you have the 10-round. Okay, it does, you know, that might, you know, look a little bit more aggressive to say. Okay, but this particular model here is what they call the Glock model. Now it comes with this magazine well here, and all you have to do is to change that is you knock these two pins out here, there, and all three of these pins are the same. You knock these two pins out here. This separates, taking the trigger guard assembly with it, so you pull that out of the way. Then you knock this third pin out, that drops out the magazine well. You insert this, put the pin back in, put this back together, and drop those two pins back in and tap them in. Now you're ready for Glock mags. Okay, now it won't fit your Henry magazines after that, but if you have, you know, a ton of Glock mags, and it'll take your, you know, long fun sticks as they call them, the 33 round mags, it'll take drum mags, whatever, you know, Glock 9mm mags, it'll take those. Now that does change up the magazine release. At that point it is unambidextrous. It's going to put the magazine release here on, if you have it, let me show you, if you have it in here, it's going to be on the left side. You're going to be able to push it with your thumb, so it's going to make it unambidextrous as far as the magazine release. Like I said, this one comes with the Glock magazine well adapter. You can get on Henry. I just looked at them last night. You can get on there and you can buy you a Smith & Wesson magazine adapter, or you can buy you a SIG magazine adapter. Now they do, like I said, offer them that you can buy them as a full assembly, you know, to start with, or you can just buy it and buy your magazine wells later. Like I said, if you buy one that's just strictly Henry, then you can go on there. I think it does knock the price down a little bit. You can go on the website and order whatever Glock mag, or whatever magazine well you want. Or if you buy one with Glock mags, you can go get you a SIG mag weld from there as well. It don't matter, however you want to do that. Now, we have about a 5-pound trigger, and I will show you that. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in the chamber. Now there's no magazine in either, but there's that. I don't know if it has a magazine disconnect, but we're fixing to see. Point it in a safe direction. We're going to flip it to fire there and see a little bit of take up there, and just a nice crisp, or semi crisp break. It's a little bit of take up here. We're going to do it a little slower there. I mean, that's a nice little hammer. Let's listen to see if we can hear the reset. Okay, resets right there, and okay, that's not a bad little trigger for a pistol caliber carbine. Like I said, it's about 5.5 pounds from what I've seen. It is a simple blowback design. It does mitigate, okay, 9mm don't kick that bad or have that much recoil, but it does mitigate the recoil. I don't have an Allen wrench on it, but if you take this little Allen screw out right there, this forend comes off. And there's a reciprocating mass right here that has, you know, more of your, and it's reciprocating when the bolt is going back. And so it sits about right in here, and it's a block there that keeps the weight forward and slows the bolt down as well. We did mention last round hold open. Okay, let's talk about this forend and the stock here. It is American walnut, you know, sourced in America, sealed walnut. It has kind of a, I've heard people call it like a leather texture and grip, but it is rough surface. You know, it's just grippy. It's not just over aggressive, but it's not a checkered pattern, but it's got that there on the forend, right here on the right here on the pistol grip, or you know, the grip area there, and on the back of it there.
Do it again. Let's see if we can hear. They can maybe can hear you scrubbing it.
I don't know if you can hear that. It's a rough surface. We have, and it is made in America. You know, Henry says made in America, or not made at all, I believe is what they say. Yeah, made in America, not made at all, so it's made in America. You have sling swivels here on the front and one on the rear. A real nice soft rubber butt pad. Like I said, 9mm is not going to be that hard hitting, but you'll have that real nice and soft against your shoulder. Overall length of this bad boy is only 35.75 inches, so under 36 inches, you know, so that's a nice little, able to maneuver, you know, around your homestead, so to say. And they say it's, you know, you take it out during the day around your homestead and take it back to your bed stand at night. So that's kind of what Henry says on their website, and I can agree with that. It has a 14-inch length of pull, so you can get pretty comfortable. Nice sight picture. I had to try to see if we can see that. I'll probably put a little paint on that sight picture. 6.6 pounds. Not too bad. All right, we snapped a picture and I'll stick it in here. Hopefully you can see the sight picture somewhat. But like I said, fully adjustable rear sight for windage and elevation on that. I guess that's about it. This is a neat little feature to me, is just being able to lock that back and pop it out. It's got a couple little detents in it, and you stick it back in on the other side and ready to go. And so I don't know, you know, even being a righty, you know, it might kind of be neat to have that charging handle on that side. But we'll stick it back on this side just because that's the way it came. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video and a little tabletop here of the Henry Homesteader 9mm pistol caliber carbine. It does say 9mm right there on the barrel, if you can see that. And this is actually model H027-H9G, and I imagine that's because it does come with the Glock adapter having that G on the end. All right, well, hope you enjoyed it. Won't you come back to see us on R4 Mississippi Thunder? Remember, for I have learned to be content in every circumstance. That comes from Philippians 4:11 in the good book. God bless you, and God bless America.